If you have a curved scratchboard and want to learn some creative ways to use it, this video is for you. I use scratchboards because even though I can force dogs in the nail trims, I'd rather not force them if I have another way. Curved scratchboards are a great addition to help even out nails if a flat scratchboard isn't enough, and since I work with so many different dogs, I've developed some other ways to use them that you can tailor to your own dog. So here are the 4 main angles I use with my curved scratchboard, as well as a 5th bonus angle. This first angle I'm going to show you is the most common angle you'll see with curved scratchboards. It helps get the 2 side front nails if they aren't getting filed using a flat scratchboard. Place it vertically and have your dog scratch the board when they're either sitting or laying down, and make sure they're getting their whole foot on the board so they don't get the edges of the board between their toes. If your dog prefers to stand, that's okay too. This angle might not even out all the nails perfectly, but it takes more off the inner and outer nails than a flat scratchboard. The second angle is turning the scratchboard around so that now the rounded side's facing your dog. You want your dog to scratch across their body so they scratch their inner nail and their dew claws. You want to position the board opposite the leg that you want your dog to use, and you can use a treat to lure them in that direction. Your dog can either sit or lay down, and if they prefer to lay down, try to lure them to kick their hip out to one side. Then try to lure them to scratch with their front leg that's on that same side so that their shoulder has room to lift. The third angle is for dogs who curve their paws a lot when they scratch. Place the board flat with the curve up like a rainbow so their paws can wrap around the board and get underneath the nails rather than having them scuff the top of their nails on a flat board. You can use a large or small curve board based on the size of your dog's paws and based on how much they curl their foot under when they scratch. Try to match the angle of the curve of the board to the curve of their foot. For the fourth angle, we're going to turn the board over, hold it up off the ground, and have your dog scratch the edge of the inside of the board. This is for dogs who tend to swipe their pads on scratchboards, so you can isolate just their nails and they can't injure their pads. Last up, my curved scratchboard bonus angle is for your dog's back nails. It doesn't take as much nail off as scratching with front feet, but it takes a little off, and it's a way to make cooperative care more fun. It's a good game for dogs who can't stand on 2 legs to scratch a vertical flat scratchboard. First, I teach a dog to walk backwards onto a platform, and then switch out the platform for the curved board and have them walk backwards over it. I also love that it helps dogs with hind end awareness, which is a fancy way of saying knowing where their butt is in space. If you're having trouble getting your dog to switch from a flat scratchboard to a curved board, start your session with a flat board and then try switching out for the curved board and see if your dog will scratch it. If they look confused, try placing the board flat on the ground, rounded side up, and putting treats underneath it. When I use a curved scratchboard, I often use multiple angles within a session as I watch how the nails are being worn down. You can also go back and forth between a curved scratchboard and a flat scratchboard, which you can learn more about in my video about scratchboard angles, which I've linked below. Let me know in the comments if you've discovered any other angles with your curved scratchboard so I can try them out and include them in future videos. And if you want to help me grow on YouTube, hit subscribe down below.